Greetings. I want to introduce you to the KSU Super Zoom program. This program is used to create spectacular shots from your events. Combine panorama and selfie. Before using the program, you must first configure the gallery. The fact is that all pictures are created via the internet directly from the phone of the visitor of the exhibition. I log into admin.photos with .me using my manager username and password. Here I see a list of my galleries. Let's add another gallery. Here we see that a new gallery has appeared. Here I can copy the link directly to the folder on Dropbox. All files are stored on Dropbox. If we want to download all videos from our event, we need to open this link and download all files. Let's edit the gallery. First of all, I have to come up with a new name for my gallery. This name must be unique. I'll try calling it Test. As we can see, this name is already taken. Test 5. Think of a name for our event. I can also set a password for the gallery, that is, it will be possible to view our gallery or take a picture only by knowing the password. I can change the main background of the gallery, the color of my animation. Also choose a gallery theme. It affects what color the plates, buttons and text on the buttons will be. Currently either light or dark themes are available, and blue, red or green buttons. Be sure to save the settings in the tab. Let's go to the second tab. Here I can change all the texts in my gallery. In the third tab it is possible to change the images on the pages. How does it happen? First I need to select a file. For example, I want to have a logo like this. Then I click Upload. We see that the photo has been uploaded. And after that, be sure to save the gallery. Gallery saved. In the last fourth tab, I must enter the settings for my mailbox. All emails will be sent from this mailbox. Save settings. After we have set up our gallery, we can go directly to setting up the program. We see the interface of our program. Let's move on to setting. In the main settings, we can change the paths where our files are stored, the interface language, the appearance of the interface, the screen on which it is displayed. Here we see a list of servers. It is very important to choose the closest server to you. The fact is that this program constantly communicates with the server. In the case of an unstable connection, there can be big problems. For example, from Dubai, our connection with Russia did not work, the connection was constantly interrupted. I will choose a German server, then choose the gallery that I will use. Save my settings. Here we see the link on which we will be shooting. And by this link we will see our entire gallery. Go to camera settings. As the first camera, we must select the camera on which we will shoot the panorama. The second camera will be the camera that takes selfies. If we use Canon lenses, then we automatically select the lens model and enter the coefficients. If we use some other lens, then we need to manually select it. If our lens is not listed, then you can enter the coefficients manually by finding the values somewhere on the internet. This is a lens distortion correction. Our image is no longer be convex or concave. And one photo is evenly pasted into another quite evenly. This procedure takes quite a long time. If I want to speed up processing, that is, these geometric distortions are not important to me, then I can turn on the manual mode and enter zero coefficients. Let's run live view on both lenses. Autofocus works for us all the time while the AF button is pressed. Focused on the cup. What is another feature? The fact is that in a panoramic picture, we get a fairly large number of objects in the frame at different distances from the camera. We need to achieve maximum depth of field. This is usually done with a diaphragm. Okay. Let's move on to calibration. Let's try to take a photo. In this window, I resize the second image and its location so that it matches the first one as closely as possible. Next, I have to adjust the brightness of my shots so that they almost blend in. If we have such values, we see a very big difference. Let it stay like this. Moving on to branding. In branding, we set the area of what will be in the first frame. And what we will have after zoom in the second picture. It is not recommended to make a red frame close to the borders. The thing is, our pictures still don't stick together perfectly. Still, the geometry at different zoom is completely different. The pictures will not be curved due to the fact that we corrected the distortion, but the perspective will be slightly different. The greater the number of objects that differ in the range of the plan at the gluing point, the more we will have perspective distortions. We choose something closer to the center of the frame. Here I can adjust the frame size of the final video. 1080 by 1080. I choose where I will start the video, from a close-up or from a general plan. Pause during which the first picture will be displayed and the duration of the zoom. Next, we can choose whether our animation will loop, that is, whether there will be a reverse zoom. I can overlay a static picture on my video, PNG file, or video overlay. I can also add music. We save branding. Let's try to take a photo. Here is the video we got. Now let's see what the shooting process looks like from the guest's point of view. We see a link to shoot. Click to take a photo. Press start. We can save our video or send it by email. Successfully sent. Let's see what our gallery looks like. Here we see all our photos. If we click on any of the photos, it opens the video stored on Dropbox. Thank you for your attention.